Hey folks, I'm Zach Valkyrie, and you are here. Welcome to my studio. I'll show you around for a bit. This here is my Alesis QS6 synthesizer, 64-note polyphony. That means that it can play 64 individual sounds at once. I'll give you an example. That is one sound. That's two sounds. That's three sounds. And that's 2001: A Space Odyssey. And the sound would be coming out of one of these things. This is an amplifier. This one happens to be an SWR Working Man 200-watt integrated bass system. I use this for my bass guitars, which unfortunately live elsewhere, so we're not going to see them in this video. This one is also off because the power cord I lent out to someone else, and he hasn't given it back for about 2 months. So as soon as this video is done, I'm going to hunt him down and kill him. But anyways, since then I've been using this. This is a Dean Markley 30-watt K15. It's really a guitar amp, but don't tell the makers. I'm trying to keep it on the down low. Anyways, I also have a couple of other things. These would be my headphones that I use for my synthesizer, but I'm not going to be using these this episode, so let's get rid of them. And here's the big thing. M-Gear SP2 Universal Sustain Pedal. This is a piano player's best friend. There's another thing I gotta show you. This is a Yamaha Baby Grand. That's what I've used for the original videos of Love, Rain O'er Me and my America cover. And speaking of Love, Rain O'er Me, on that video I received a comment about 2 days ago from a guy, the Samurai DJ. There's the link. And basically he wanted to know how I did the song. So this is basically what the video's about. And that is essentially the whole song. Once you figure out how to do those things, you can do it on your own. There's another thing I should tell you about my individual style. It's a sustain pedal. Told you it was the piano player's best friend. Well, anyways, what I do with it is a lot of people, they use this sustain pedal furtively, once in a while, just to get a nice slide. When I play with this, I use the sustain pedal by default. I'm always pressing down on the sustain pedal, except when I take my foot up between individual phrases to clear the musical slate, as it were. And that's basically how I play. And I'm gonna show you some of the basic parts of it. First, there's the intro. The intro, that's a big part. That is the introduction which you'd play that 8 times, basically for as long as I played it there. And then, once you're done with that, you get into the main lick behind it. play throughout the whole song. Except during the bridges where the key changes, but that's later. There's also another thing with synthesizers, you can change the voice, so they played it on strings, in the synthetic string in the original sound. So let's try and find a better voice for that, okay? That actually isn't a synthetic string, it's a Polysynth, program General MIDI number 90, channel 11, if you have an Alesis QS6. But basically, it just sounds good enough. That's really all that matters. There's no right way to play anything as long as it sounds right. That's my philosophy. And then, once you have that, there's just the chords on the bass line, which normally you'd add with your left hand. The way I play it is a lot of people think that you play that melody with your right hand, but it's more than an octave. So I usually cheat and play the bottom note with my thumb on my left hand, and then use the rest of the left hands to do the chords. It's like a bit like this. Yeah, that's it. The chord progression is basically it's a simple E to D, or if you're playing it down the key, which is the way they did it on the album, E flat to D flat. But you might notice that I went even lower there. I went down to C. That would be what you'd use for the chorus, as a lead-in to the chorus, or other such key change. And speaking of the chorus, here's the chorus now. That's how you play the chorus. The right hand on the chorus. The left hand is it's even simpler. And that's basically the chords during the chorus. And there's a little bit after the chorus. The left hand just stays on the B chord, but the right hand has a bit of a little lick that I'll show you now. That's the lick that goes during the post-chorus, if you could call it, before you go back into the verse again. It's basically it's in the key of B. It goes. And that would be a B, E flat, E, and then from the E flat again down to the B. And just really practice that until you get it really, really quick. Another thing you should know, just stylistically about this song is entirely based around the open fifth. It's basically where you play a root note and 5 notes above it, like. There's also a little chord at the end. that is Love, Rain, or Me. If anyone wants to make a response video of them playing Love, Rain, or Me, or any such thing, please post a response. I love seeing other people take my stuff seriously. Makes me feel important. But anyways, that's all I had in mind for this video. So until next time, I don't know, I didn't really think about what I'm going to say at the end, so I'll just turn the camera off.